Have you ever wanted to play as a neutral force sensitive in Star Wars The Old Republic? Well, I have. And it turns out we almost got to. In the book, The Art and Making of Star Wars The Old Republic, there is a throwaway line in the section where they talk about the class stories, where they talk about a force mystic that was cut and then eventually reworked into what we know as the Voss. Now, I wanted to have a little fun, so I wrote my own opening crawl to what I would like to see as the Force Mystic class. And then we can't use the Star Wars music, but okay, let's break down my opening crawl, kind of explain it paragraph by paragraph. Obviously, there's only 3 paragraphs, so it's not, there's not a whole lot going on, but just so that you can understand where I'm coming from with that. So, the opening paragraph is reminiscent of the neutral-ish classes, think Smuggler, Bounty Hunter, because like them, this class is neutral, and so the word choice and the connotation in those is not leaning one way or another. Another big thing for the opening crawls for all of the classes is that first paragraph really sets the stage very broadly for what's going on in the galaxy. And so I did the same thing here. I talked about that opening conflict between the Empire and the Republic. Now, the second paragraph kind of zooms you in a little bit closer. We go from 10,000 feet to, 1,000, 5,000, whatever you want us to call it. And I bring you a little closer into what is directly important to this class, which in this case is the fact that the Sith Empire actually recently attacked this settlement that I'm putting our character into. It also gives you the starting location, which I have chosen as, what did I make it? Dantooine. I forgot. I chose Dantooine because it's fairly neutral and it also has some history with the Force. Obviously, there's that old Jedi enclave. So it's got some attachment to the Force in some way or another. And then in the final paragraph, I gave you the small introduction into setting it up to tell you exactly what your character is going to be doing, like all the other ones where they're like, hey, you're landing on Ord Mantell as the Havoc person, or you're a former slave, now you're becoming a Sith, whatever, or you're coming early in terms of the Sith warrior. I give you, you're going on a pilgrimage to find a new location. So I'm curious what you all think could have been the story for the Mystic before it was cut. I personally think it would have been awesome to have a properly neutral class that was especially a Force user. Obviously, you get a little bit of that with the Smuggler and the Bounty Hunter, but eventually they put you into, either, Empire and Republic. So I think it would have been cool to have a neutral. I know that would be a lot of writing. It's probably why they cut it in terms of scope. But I'm just curious what you think, and yeah.